So many women think that age have to do with their inability to lose body fat. What are your thoughts on this topic?
In short, what I find is that a lot of times it's more of a limiting belief that a woman in her 50s cannot lose body fat versus the reality that they can or cannot lose body fat. Now, here's one of the reasons why. Usually when a woman, and this applies to men too, of course, we're just referring to 50-year-old, 40, 50-year-old women because of this talk with you, right? And to support your ladies, of course. One of the biggest challenges that we hear is the limiting belief usually comes from one of a few things. Either what they thought was overweight or underweight since they were younger or for the past 10, 20, 30 years. So they built up a story of, well, I've been like this for so long. And that becomes their limiting belief. Or sometimes they go through an experience where someone tells them, hey, this is just the way you are. Like, why can't you just accept that this is how you're going to look? This is how your body is at this age. And you just have to respect nature. I hear that a lot. It's just nature, just natural to become overweight or unhappy with your body. Just accept it for the way it is. That also becomes a limiting belief. And let me just be really clear on this, okay, Helen? And maybe you can chime in as well and rectify if this is accurate. Limiting belief in this context simply means something that we believe is true is not really true. Like 2018, you believed you couldn't change, that you looked the way you did, which was great. You still look young. For your age at the time I met you, 49, you looked like you were in your early 40s. You looked young. You looked younger. And you looked thin in clothes, as you said. But that was the limiting belief. You said in the beginning, you said, my glutes are just low. I don't have anything in the back. It's just flat. It's just the way they are. And people around me tell me that this is just how my body is. Now, that was 2018. Go now to 2020, 2021. All those limiting beliefs, where are they for you now?
Not here anymore.
Right. Because you've proven to yourself that it's possible to change. So one of the biggest limiting beliefs that usually holds people back is just that belief of, I've been like this all my life, or so-and-so said that this is the way it's supposed to be, and I just believe them. And as long as a person has that in their head, it's hard for them to go after their dreams. But once they learn to let that go and realize, no, that's just life, but it can change. It's not a lock and chain, just part of life. But it's also part of life to grow, to evolve, to become more. When women realize that, that's when miracles really start to happen. I mean, isn't that what happened for you?
With experience and with challenging our body and also with our surrounding and with inspirations from other people outside of my circle. So there were a few factors, not just one, make a difference in my life. Of course, you, the first person, came and believed in me.